What I witnessed part two.
The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Ducky tried his best to run away from him, but Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Ducky being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute.
Huh? Huh?
Makes sense, right?
No, it doesn't.
So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away?
And that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time. I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination. But no badgering.
No badgers. Get
I
those out of
don't
the
like
court.
the animal. Get it out of here.
The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice.
Miss Hawthorne, previously, in your testimony, you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny.
So that's why you basically lied to the court?
I was a bad girl, I know. Mr. Judge.
Yes.
Would you please forgive little old me?
Of course he won't! What you did is called perjury!
Oh, come now! It was just a little old white lie. About the death of somebody.
Yeah, gosh.
We'll forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all.
Judge had better be more careful himself. Dark Alley is friendlier than that girl.
The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke.
You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole?
I know he doesn't look it, but Feeny can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be.
He's up in the crowd. It's not true! It's a lie!
What's he doing up there? He hates eye contact.
Don't look at him! Good God! Oh, Ghostberg, you looked at him!
He's feasting on my bones.
Oh, really?
But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. Feeny really is scary when he gets mad.
Yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed.
Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him.
Let me get this straight. You were happily listening to music on your headphones while you watched the scene unfold?
Making my way downtown. Miss Faye! I have had to ask you to stop badgering the windows!
There are badgers? Where?
I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
Huh? 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 What? Huh? Cheer them on? Huh? What? It's gonna go higher and higher every time. Cheer them on? What do you mean by that?
Well, I wish the best for them both, and that they would each give the fight their all.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
That's very sweet of you to be so supportive.
And what happened after that?
How is nobody?
He caught up
What?
and crashed into him from behind.
That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket?
Well, no, that you're worried. Madam Faye, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully? He said that he crashed into him from behind, right? I think he wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he?
He bumped him. Boom!
You like that?
Yeah. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted, it all occurred in less than a minute.
That's not true.
Why?
Because the time his clock stopped.
Why?
You just scared the shit.
Oh, did she run away? Oh, she's fine.
I saw in the corner, I just whoosh. Power went out at 2:55. His watch stopped at 3:05.
Yeah.
Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted?
I'm sorry. I didn't actually see it.
Hey!
I took my eyes away.
That's understandable.
Miss Dahlia, your true colors are showing. Somebody's in the audience like eating opening like a bag of chips.
Hey!
Hey!
Yes, indeed, it would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold, seeing some guy hit it and go.
If I don't figure out the contradiction here, it's all over. But luckily for me, I already figured out the contradiction
Oh
here.
my god!
She didn't have much time to come up with her lie, so this is my best chance. There must be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Think, Mia!
Think.
It all happened in less than a minute.
Think.
Except for the fact that his watch doesn't show that. That's enough, witness.
Got it.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? It's Dougie's dead body.
Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold.
Not what I'm asking you to look at. Dumb bitch. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the okay, I can say wristwatch, but I can't say precise.
Precise.
At the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, hey!
Oi!
3:05 p.m.
I can read an analog clock.
Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye.
The fucking power was cut! My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m. Ah!
Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? It's an anime. There's got to be a couple of those snaps.
Yeah.
Like she turns her head and hands down, and then she turns her head again and hands down. The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow.
Order! Order in the court!
This is nonsense! The real murderer?
Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Then it wasn't! Who else are you saying could have done it?
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene was there a window of opportunity for the real killer.
Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone as the real killer?
I also want to point out the fact that there's technically only a 5-minute window. Power went out at 2:55, but that's when the fight started. It was over by 3 o'clock.
It was over by 3:05. That's when the victim died.
No, I mean fight between Phoenix and Doug was at 3 because that's when Phoenix left.
That's what Phoenix says, yes. But then it shows on the watch that he died at 3:05.
Yeah, but I know Phoenix isn't the one who killed him. There's a 5-minute window.
Are you?
There's a 5-minute window of Phoenix leaving and somebody finishing the job.
Okay.
Again, not important, just for my brain. It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. I'm gonna get this bitch. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready.
Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who's the real killer?
Marvin Grossman. Who's the real killer?
Himself.
Oh.
It's her.
Oh.
We got the judge when it was closing.
Yeah, I was like, really? Huh?
It could have only been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. It's also because she was the only other person on the scene.
How could you?
The defense has got me that straws!
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing the whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to this music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. You also constantly go to Phoenix going, give me my necklace back, give me my necklace back, give me my necklace back.
Order, Miss Faye. Whoa, what? I mean, why would you say,
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. We blew so much wind at her, just blew her dress away.
How can you say something so mean, Madam Faye?
It's Miss.
I didn't do anything.
Miss Faye? This is very serious charge. Oh.
Your Honor, please, I have something that I want to say.
You, what is it?
Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record. What the? Are you daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Holly, she couldn't do something like that.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat, young man. Bailiff, grab that man.
Ah! Leave my dolly alone.
That boy. That boy! It is me! He's gotten himself in way over his head.
Him. Oh, Mr. Closepark, you're back.
Seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. I found that police report on that incident in your... Yeah, get them all out, Mayor. I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping. Police report! A report on the incident 8 months ago!
Fatality.
It might be my sleeping pills why I'm so goofy today. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
You better take a good look at it. It, details how you came to lose your boyfriend.
Look at it!
No.
You look at it!
Alright, I'll look at it.
Alright, so we know that I'm assuming the lawyer that she was next to, who died, was the boyfriend.
Yeah. Location, District Courthouse Cafeteria. Daytime was August 27th. The victim was Diego Armando. Armando. Occupation was lawyer. The suspect is Dahlia Hawthorne. Details: Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person, but it is unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup.
It's the necklace!
What the?
It's the necklace! The necklace! Because we didn't have it, because the day of the murder, she gave it. Holy shit!
What are you yelling about, Miss Faye?
She gave the necklace to Phoenix on the day of the murder, so she didn't have the murder weapon, so they went, I don't know how the poison got in her, it wasn't her, she's got nothing on her of the poison. And Phoenix is why, that's why she's like, give it back, you're in trouble for murder, give me the necklace back, give it back. Or she's saying give it back because she wants to kill Phoenix. Give it back! Give it back!
Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, that is,
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
Don't you worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand.
As I flop my pompadour at you.
That is, go right ahead.
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
You've killed before.
Oh.
Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should let me handle this. Sorry, please go ahead.
But how did...
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to fame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
Oh, I believe that girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive will be.
Okay, so... There's one thing I'm thrown for.
Yes.
What did Doug know that he told Phoenix she was bad?
Okay.
I'm also kind of thinking that there's poison in the shirt that Phoenix is wearing that's making him sick. But that's just a wild theory for me. Because it got wet. And he got a cold. Well, I mean, it got wet after he had a cold. But he doesn't want to take it off. And that's just weird. The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must.
Put some mold inside of his sweater.
8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. This part where she goes, Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Dahlia Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could I possibly have to do with this case?
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, has a very good reason. Like, did the boyfriend know about the poison? The boyfriend made the poison because that's what he worked with?
He does work in pharmaceuticals.
My brain is going crazy.
Very well then, the court grants the defense requests. Request! Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a little bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne.
I first.
I first!
You don't have to do music for the game. It just randomly kicked on.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day.
We're so love you. We literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think.
My boy! God, don't say something like that.
We're just so lovey-dovey.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court.
Now we enter the final act of our little drama.
As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her. The scent of fresh lemon.
Is that what he says when he wakes up?
Yeah, every time.
The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago.
The same time you broke up with your boyfriend. Ah! So until that time, you had been dating Doug Swallow.
Yes, I'm a real fool, I know.
He swallowed the poison.
Letting my emotions change so quickly. I'm ashamed of myself.
No, not at all. Look at me. I'm infamous for changing my mind. My critics have been taken to calling me Judge Fickle, but really it's Frank Judge Fickle. Ho, ho, ho.
That's a good one.
Maybe you
Should look for a different line of work.
Despite that,
I was
however,
practicing my judge impression.
he always hands down the correct verdict. That's why some people also call him a great judgini.
It's because normally we're the ones who, give it the correct.
It's like we were just to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room.
The courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
That's not true, Madam Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
This line of questioning is a waste of time! It has nothing to do with our murder case!
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case.
I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I better tread carefully. Keep present! I better tread carefully. Shut up, Your Honor! Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance.
I'll give you some longitude.
Longitude?
Longitude.
Longitude?
Longitude. Longagood.
Longagunga? Please ask her to continue on with her testimony.
Very well, young lady. I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this. I had come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
You were writing a paper on what?
On the relationship between modern Senryu poetry and the criminal underworld.
Huh?
I'm gonna need a lot of this.
Don't you dare, fuck.
Not in this courthouse. What do those two have relations? What? Where's the link?
Senryu poetry and the criminal underworld?
One's garbage. Is it because they're both garbage?
No, the Yakuza really love Senryu poetry.
This is Japanifornia, which is in America. There's no Yakuza!
Oh, is there?
No, we've seen a Russian mobster. We've not seen a Yakuza.
Ah, okay.
Not yet.
Yeah, yes.
Ooh, that sounds like a fascinating research idea.
It doesn't.
There's
no idea there.
Am I getting old? Now I've even forgotten what I've forgotten.
I'm doing an article on Spider-Man and Mario and Luigi.
Yes.
Even there, at least I got some stuff I can compare them to. They're both heroes.
How many people have they killed? Hundreds.
Spider-Man's only killed one. Two, maybe? No, two. There's Gwen, which was an accident.
He also killed the
And then
Green Goblin.
If you're going off movies.
Yeah.
Comics, he doesn't.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Because I'm going off comics as well. He kills Gwen, and then he also kills the guy who kills Uncle Ben.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That one is true. Even though, technically, all three of them were accidents. Because he doesn't push the guy out the window. The guy falls out the window. Green Goblin, he just jumps over his glider. That's it.
Should have taken the brunt. The force of it.
Green Goblin's son, he does almost kill on purpose with that bomb.
That is true.
That one was on purpose.
He was going through it. No, a thing.
He was going through a sick life.
Yes.
Again with the midlife crisis stuff.
Mia, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Is that what you wanted to know? Speaking of forgetting things, have you forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get it, Medea, so be sure to read it carefully.
did you have to be a Doug Swallow?
The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat.
So what was it about Mr. Wright that made your heart malfunction like that? In my personal opinion, he just looks like a typical snotty-nosed college boy.
Perhaps to a woman your age.
Oh, no you did not!
But to me, Feeny is handsome.
That's fucked up. I do want to point out, even before she knew, even before she accepted Phoenix, she still puts him down.
Yeah.
Perhaps to you, Miss Hawthorne, but to the rest of the planet, he's a dime a dozen.
I think he's hot. Love is a mysterious thing, and I object to this line of questioning. If you were to look at my wife, for example, you might all be shocked.
Your right hand does not count. He's telling the truth. It was truly, truly shocking.
It's Margaret Thatcher.
Beautiful mushroom,
That it's not that shocking.
growing tall in the darkness. It comes from cow dung. That's the poem that best describes how I feel about my Feeny.
We're going out ever since that fateful day.
Did you just call him shit?
Yeah. He may come from shit, but I love him.
He might be ugly and not very attractive and gross, honestly, but I love him. Were there any bad feelings between you and Mr. Swallow?
No, not at all. We parted on very good terms.
I don't believe that. But that can't be.
Our investigation also shows that there was a clean breakup.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yes, it seems that they both wanted it that way.
There's no rhythm in that.
Tell me why.
So the victim wanted to break up with her? Press further. So you're saying that Mr. Swallow also wanted to break up with you?
Well, you see,
Don't you fucking...
What a cruel thing to ask a lovely young lady like this.
I'm gonna break your legs.
By the way, I have never once considered leaving my wife. So don't you dare think you can do the same to me, Margaret!
No one cares, Mr. Payne.
Okay.
She didn't deny it. That must mean Doug Swallow must have seen through her little act. I wonder if he saw her, if he knew she poisoned him and was like, I don't want any part of you anymore. He must have gotten a glimpse of her true nature. Or
Listen to me, Mia.
he figured out she stole from him. Because the poison he didn't give to her. He made it on accident or on purpose.
And she stole it from him.
And she stole it. And he found out she stole it, figured out, oh, she also killed that person. I don't want to be near you.
Yeah, okay.
You've broken my trust.
That woman has a judge in the palm of her hand, you see. So the only way to discredit her is to find a contradiction in her testimony. So what am I doing?
First time I met Dolly 8 months ago, it was like we were destined to meet in a courthouse basement. Yep. And come to the courthouse, do some research for the paper I was writing. The moment okay, go back to the paper. Let me see some evidence.
None of this matters.
Yeah.
Well, this matters.
He shows it yeah.
Don't care about that, but care about this.
Okay. It's that one, because it's regarding another case. He wasn't there to learn about stupid criminal stuff. He was investigating a case. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because you were a research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy?
Do you mean the incident?
How does he know all of these incidents by them just saying there was a tragedy?
Yeah. He does a lot.
Do you mean the incident?
Yeah, but he's supposed to be stupid. These are like shocking, like, how do you remember?
He knows about court stuff, but he doesn't know what a phone is.
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
Dahlia Hawthorne!
Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. And because the lawyer died, they didn't have any evidence against her.
Order, order, order. This is unbelievable. It's true then. Oh, fuck.
The loveliest thorn can hide the cruelest thorns.
The loveliest woman.
Miss Faye! That's not fair! You can't slander my witness with an unrelated case! I, Winston Payne, will not allow it!
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go right ahead.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago. I did not.
I see.
Okay, I've tied 2 crimes together. Now I've just gotta stay on the offense.
Well done, Mia. Oh, you really lit a fire in my heart and my buttocks. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
He's got heartburn and he's got active hemorrhoids.
And he's got diabetes as well. He doesn't have a lot of time left. The poisoning.
Apparently he's got 5 more years.
Yeah, apparently. But he's on a fucking dialysis machine. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day.
Is that why he was constantly gone from his house in that case?
That's why he was in the boathouse. It was like that was also like a fit of Alzheimer's. That's why he was at the boathouse and talking about goodbyes.
Oh, where am I? How did I get here?
Mr. Wright. Look into something. I don't know. Goodbye.
Look at this. I found it. I don't know what it goes to.
I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that's lethal in just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
Was it? Yeah, ha ha ha! Ooh, I figured you out!
Yeah, Costco. Oh, it's not Costco.
I was gonna say pufferfish.
Pufferfish.
Ooh. I'm gonna freak the fuck out if they're like, it came from a pufferfish.
Nah.
So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as we heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about other tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve.
Today.
Oh, I don't.
Oh.
I guess I'm out. Good thing I brought my bag labeled tricks.
Labeled gun. My gun bag.
Gun! And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
Ah! What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
Aha! Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
Like my hemorrhoids.
Yeah, right.
Smashing.
Smashing. I poisoned the lawyer. Well, there we go, we did it. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day.
I did it, I poisoned.
Yeah.
What were you talking about with the defense attorney?
Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
According to the report, you were being interviewed regarding another case.
The lawyer that was killed. He said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger.
Why don't you tell us all about that incident? What that incident was? Go ahead, tell us.
That has absolutely nothing at all to do with this case.
It could.
No!
Objection sustained. The defense's question is stricken from the record.
You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne?
Well, I guess I was just born under a bad sign.
That means nothing. Don't worry, Dolly. I'll protect you.
You heard the man. No, that's true. That is true love, young lady.
Oh, Feeny, please.
Dog, stop. Those two really are making me ill, albeit for decidedly different reasons. One just pisses me off, the other one's just grossly in
I
love.
left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened.
I love how everybody kind of agrees that too much love is just gross to
Yeah.
see. Oh, she's just my honey bunny. Ugh! Stop it. I don't care that you guys are in love, but that's too far.
Except for so when I do it in public, you love it.
Yeah, my hubby wubby would like to get a
My hubby
swipe
wubby
with
wubby.
his twink. How long were you gone?
I've already answered all these questions for the police, but if we must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes.
And where were you during the stretch of time? Using the toilet? What do you say, Miss Faye? Toilet! My perfect little dolly doesn't poop! She pooped!
You heard the defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next time.
Oh, Feeny, please.
You're not embarrassed by the fact that he's like, you don't poop.
The police have already looked into this whole matter. She shits. This line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time.
Objection sustained. Miss Hawthorne, please continue with your testimony.
What I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons.
That was her shit!
My God, 2 teaspoons? That's a constipation.
It's because of the poison.
Ah, yeah.
About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons?
Well, let me see. My bottle of eye drops, which eye drop says it's half a fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons.
So, 2/3 of that amount, huh?
The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. Must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison.
A special kind of poison? How so?
Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect.
Oh, where would something like that come from?
I'm sorry. All I know is what I overheard the policeman saying. He said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it.
Chemical processes? Well, that's quite impressive. Most impressive.
His old age disappears. The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that?
So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know to get a poison like that.
And that's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison?
I think that's a good enough reason, Madam Faye.
She's right! And I think we've all had enough of Miss Faye's questions.
So in essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison.
Then all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Great. Now just how did a lit?
Yeah, lit. You're just
Yeah.
lit.
Just how did a lit student get a hold of poisonable?
How did you get poison?
That was her boy.
Okay. Which one?
The guy who swallows! I think Scary Movie did this bit already.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison. I don't believe you.
What?
In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Boyfriend. What about his dog?
You mean the victim, Dog Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University, known as...
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at this very table. You.
No!
Keep your dress on. I don't mean to try and blow it off you. You're over the legal age, but I don't want to.
Ow, I hurt my arm. Not because of that.
The ow hurt real bad?
Yeah.
Order, order.
What my cat doing?
Redecorating.
Yeah, causing a havoc.
Could it be?
That's nothing but a baseless accusation.
May I say something, Madam Faye?
Cat's shitting. Ooh, what is... Whoa.
Shitting what?
Really constipated. Hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? How could they carry that much liquid? We need some kind of container.
Well, yes, that's true.
We searched immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
They didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. It's weird. It's like there was a necklace she had on that she gave to a random boy she met. Anyway, well, you could have easily gotten rid of something like that small.
Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? She got me good with that.
Ooh.
Provide some evidence or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye.
Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
He's conducted a full body search of Dahlia in the entire courthouse. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after that crime occurred.
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container of poison? The container the poison was carried in. What happened to it?
Oh, that's the wrong proof of the necklace. You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present.
What? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? Really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
The day the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 22nd. The very same day as the poison incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here?
Not anymore! No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount.
No! Ah!
Louder, brighter, faster.
Stronger. More than ever.
Our work is never over.
Order! Order in the court!
On behalf of Dahlia, I object!
Mr. Wright, control yourself!
I won't let you bully her like this!
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat!
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Oh, why? Because I'm madly in love with her! Did you put like a pheromone in the sweater that makes them like die hard love with her?
Catnip?
For humans?
Okay.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Flashback. 25 years ago.
I was madly in love!
The
Alright, back to the present.
Judge's first case.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please, open your eyes. That's not a racial point. I just see the truth. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is because of that necklace. Is to keep you quiet. Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is the bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. She constantly tells you, give it back. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable damage. Evidence. That's
And
a lot of
damage.
of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying! But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she... I don't believe you. No! That's a lie!
Mia, are you alright?
Let's get away! There they go. Bailiff, hurry, get after him!
Bailiff, hurry, after him!
Mia, are you alright?
Did his scream knock her out? Or did he bum rush her?
Oh, you're finally awake.
Oh, it must have been the wind. Yes, I think so.
That boy, he went completely insane.
Where's Mr. Wright?
It looks like the bailiff called him, so he should be back soon enough.
Thank goodness. Oh no.
What is it?
The bottle necklace. It's Hawthorne's present. It's gone.
What? That's terrible.
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now?
Waka waka!
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court!
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that your apology is not enough!
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me. I'm sorry. It's okay, just give back the necklace. He broke it. He threw it on the ground. Oh, he ate it. You what?
You ate it?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first, but... Yeah. You fucking ingested poison!
What? What is he doing now?
Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it.
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
I'm gonna go on a wild guess here. I don't think he ate it.
So it would seem...
No, he ate it.
No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must have had the poison left in it. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it.
Got it.
Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's all right, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do, and it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough! Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in a court of law, evidence is everything.
Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything? She killed my fucking boyfriend.
A smaller Mia pops up. It's alright, Mia. Just think over the evidence again.
Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial.
Bandwidth.
Mr. Wright!
I'm sorry, Miss Faye. Totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? Something I forgot to tell you. I washed the bottle out.
Ooh,
What is it?
it's my anus.
That day I met Doug Swallow. Dracula came to us.
That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore.
Hey, it's none of your business.
I'm telling you, for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news.
Listen here, Edgeworth. You're lying.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab.
Poison?
The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief.
Stop it! Don't talk about her like that.
Oh.
Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous!
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. He was crouched down next to him.
What?
She told me not to ever tell anyone about it. But, sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor! The defendant is...
Miss Faye, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent! So, Thalia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? Put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, and there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
The night before?
Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye.
If you're so certain on the theory, then let me ask you this. Mia,
Mia!
this is your father!
Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully. Something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore,
Exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill? Like, was it Phoenix? Or was it Phoenix?
You think it's Phoenix?
I mean, she was wanting to get... Oh! His boyfriend, because he had the cold medicine.
And Phoenix had the cold medicine.
Yeah, but he was found dead with the cold medicine in his hand. Unless it was planted there. Which, based on your silence, I'm going to assume she planted it there.
Mm-hmm. To frame who?
To frame Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. Who had the cold medicine. Okay. So who was she trying to kill?
I mean,
Who did she have the motive to kill?
I'm gonna say the boyfriend, because the boyfriend knew.
He had 8 months to say something. He didn't say anything.
Well, it's because he didn't put it together until the second time the poison was taken, and she was the one who went in.
And plus, talk is cheap. Who cares about what he says?
It's between those two, because I know you're trying to do this because I've been spot on this entire case. So fuck you for trying to twist what I'm thinking. The motive was for Phoenix because he had the necklace she wanted back.
Okay,
Yes.
that's true, yes. So, who would she want to kill?
Phoenix, because is the only one who's got the motive. There was one person that she was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright. Me? Son of a bitch trying to throw me for a loop.
That's preposterous! I just wanted you to realize that she was trying to kill Phoenix as the entire time. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered!
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. That means she probably actually liked Doug and didn't like Phoenix. And she had to break up with him so she could get her necklace back. But let's remember, that's just my theory.
Yeah, Doug Swallow never had the necklace.
Well, I know that. I was saying, I think she actually liked Doug Swallow. So when they were dating, that was real.
Yeah.
And then she had to break up with him so she could, not get convicted of murder.
Yeah.
And while with Phoenix, she was like, all right, I'll just get the necklace back. I'll dump him. I'll get back with Doug.
Yeah, but Phoenix would not let go of that necklace, so.
Which is why she was actually upset when Swallow died.
Yeah.
Or when she killed Swallow, whatever you want to. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix, right? There's no one else that it could be.
But, how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. We're lovers.
Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace so quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to him. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true!
Feeny, what a joke you are.
Bum, bum.
Honestly, how could any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
The song is called True Face.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful rose has thorns. Something like that.
I also want to point out, very similar vibes to Zelda Lullaby.
This does not sound like Zelda's Lullaby. As someone who's played every Zelda game, and so that song...
No, I mean every time you see Zelda, the music that plays. Not literally Zelda's Lullaby.
That's literally Zelda's Lullaby that plays when you see her.
There, you can hear little hints of it in the back.
No.
You can.
No, you can't.
You can.
No, you can't.
I know music. You can.
And I spent like 500 hours.
It doesn't matter if you play the game if you know music. Music is music. It's not hard to comprehend.
Well, you just destroyed all of our audience, all of our music lovers in there. Music is music.
Stating the truth.
Yeah.
How dare I?
Miss Hawthorne.
It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial.
Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say.
You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne.
We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. Hey! Old man! Are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge?
No.
With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind.
I mean, you have killed 2 people, but mass is a serial killer, probably. Mass murder? No.
But we're not finished.
Fine. And ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
Who the fuck you calling nasty old hag? I can't let her get away this time.
Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
The ultimate price.
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No.
You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray? Hey, up top!
No. Cut a bitch.
Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible! You can't possibly!
Stupid woman.
It is in the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one?
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor.
I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar.
She's planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. Like the pills. You know, the pills.
The what?
The pills.
The pills!
Well then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Show to this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright.
The pills! Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Oh, Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony? But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the 2 of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it knowing Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws! After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine!
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened to you 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime.
Oh, God.
That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying a poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
And just to make this gameplay even more interesting, we're gonna give you a Danganronpa murder scene to fill out.
Like, do it manga?
Yeah. You've gotta pick what goes where. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. That's right, I read that one. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow. So is there a joke behind his name? Besides the fact that
Swallow, I guess, is poison.
Swallow?
It's poison. Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. Which housewife? So, Miss Hawthorne, it's cold medicine. I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate the necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us! I dare you to take some of this medicine right now!
Mia Fey! Mia Fey! Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours.
For the time being.
Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Huh? Yes.
I'm going to spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best.
Is that her saying she's gonna plot my death? Is she the one why Mia dies?
Yeah, she told Red White all the details.
Ooh. It's finally all over. Oh, shit.
I refuse to accept this! The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim!
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care! I'm Winston Payne! And I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said!
Is this the first time he's lost to a rookie lawyer? Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said.
There. It's all right, rookie. For example, I would trust this witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
Well, you see, yes,
And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? Mia Fey!
My hair! It's flying off! My beautiful hair!
Looks better then.
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Don't lie. Just admit you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Fey,
Yes, Your Honor.
was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to, know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne,
This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like I'm losing to my daughter.
it appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear Dolly.
Oh, very well then.
Uh-oh.
I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant Phoenix right. I can't read.
What?
It's so close I can't see it.
Where are these letters coming from?
Damn you, Sesame Street!
Oh.
Electric Company, I'll get you! This court is adjourned.
Here, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius.
Mr. Grossberg? Do you, Is that why his name is Grossberg?
Oh, yes.
Just hit me. It's a very gross topic to talk about, and his last name is Grossberg.
I don't know if Shu thought that far out. That he's gonna talk about hemorrhoids in the third game.
Do you, maybe think you could stop talking about them?
That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really have made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers have lost sight of this.
Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations. Thanks. I was thinking... Go on. The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright. For your own sake. Yeah, you're right. Probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. But, out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Ugh, what kind of company does this guy keep? Edgeworth.
Well, not at this point. Edgeworth is gone.
Edgeworth. Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. Edgeworth. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. His name is Edgewood. I see. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again someday. And I hope I don't see your dead body laying
maybe
under the
in
window.
court.
No, I don't want to see your dead body when
It's not go automatically.
It's been 5 years
No.
since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend.
Who?
But Mia has passed on to a better place. She's actually stuck at the in-between.
Yes.
For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. Who is he talking to about this case? But it also brings up some very precious ones.
Talking to us.
And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. What is this, Ferris Bueller's Day Off? He is gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client and look at my booba. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief, or your cleavage. 5 long years. Something has happened that made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. My god, I feel like I'm in the Lord of the Rings.
And that's the end of Talking About Memories. What do you think about Talking About Memories?
Long!
Yeah, but you know, it's the end of the trilogy.
Good.
Good, got it. We got him. We got him, boys. And now we're gonna go to the second case, which is the stolen turnabout in.
Next
So there
episode!
was this episode of Ace Attorney Justice. Fuck! Fuck! Trials and Tribulations. Make sure to like, subscribe, and notify to be up, which is.
Robot Man?
Why would you ever fucking. Goodbye!